This movie arrives with the promise of a fresh twist on the spy thriller genre, as it tells a story of an ordinary CIA decoder who is thrust into a vengeful rampage after his wife's murder. Unfortunately, it delivers a plodding, uninspired slog that squanders a talented cast and a premise ripe with possibility. Anchored by a miscast, Rami Malek, this remake of Robert Littell's 1981 novel feels like a relic desperately trying to justify its existence in 2025, only to collapse under the weight of its own mediocrity. Malek plays Charlie Heller, a socially awkward desk jockey at the CIA, whose life unravels when his wife Sarah is killed in a London terrorist attack. Armed with a knack for decryption and a blackmail scheme against his superiors, Charlie demands field training to hunt down the culprits. What follows is a globe-trotting revenge quest that should thrill but instead meanders, bogged down by a script that can't decide if it wants to be a cerebral drama or a pulse-pounding action flick, and fails at both. The film's biggest sin is its lead. Malek, an Oscar winner capable of electrifying intensity, is painfully out of place here. His Charlie is a jittery, charisma-devoid nerd whose grief feels more performative than poignant. Scenes of him weeping into his wife's belongings or fumbling through combat training aim for raw vulnerability but land as awkward and unconvincing. Where the role demands a relatable everyman or a quietly simmering avenger, Malek delivers an eccentric oddball who never gels with the film's tone. His distinctive energy, so magnetic as Freddie Mercury, feels stifled by a character written as a generic trope rather than a flesh and blood person. The supporting cast fares no better, largely wasted in roles that range from underwritten to pointless. Laurence Fishburne brings gravitas as Charlie's reluctant trainer, Henderson, but their dynamic is rushed and underdeveloped, leaving their supposed bond hollow. Jon Bernthal's brief turn as a grizzled field agent is a glorified cameo with no narrative purpose. Rachel Brosnahan shines in fleeting moments as Sarah, but her role is little more than a plot device to kickstart Charlie's journey. Even Michael Stuhlbarg, a late-game highlight as the mastermind villain, can't salvage the film's momentum, arriving too late to matter. The movie struggles to find a cinematic pulse. The action sequences, scarce as they are, lack punch, with Charlie's lack of combat skills played more for clumsiness than ingenuity. A few quirky beats hint at a more playful film that never materializes. Instead, this movie drags through a bloated 2-hour runtime overstuffed with convoluted subplots and moral hand-wringing about vengeance that feels trite and unearned. The pacing is glacial, with long stretches of Charlie moping or staring at screens, punctuated by kills so telegraphed that they land with a thud. Visually, the film is a gray, uninspired slog. Its aesthetic more suited to a mid-tier TV procedural than a theatrical release. What's most frustrating is the missed opportunity. The idea of a desk-bound analyst using brains over brawn to exact revenge could have been a clever subversion of the genre. Instead, the film leans on tired cliches without adding depth or stakes. By the time Charlie confronts his wife's killers, you're left wondering why you should care. Malek's star power can't save it, and the direction can't elevate it. It's not offensively bad, just aggressively bland. It's not worth to spend time to watch this. We do not recommend this movie at all.